Right, I just want to show you this. This is a goal for Colchester to make it 5-3 to us. But it's like one of the comebacks. And what it is little errors like this is what really annoys you about the game. And I'm pretty sure you've all had them. Like little moments that piss you off. But look at this, right? Not even shot. A keeper's already going down. Already going down. He's on his way down before he's even kicked the ball. What is that? Hey everyone, and welcome back to Turmoil at Tranmere with me, GWFM. And yeah, we're on episode 6 of season 4. And yeah, first of all, I forgot to actually answer my question of the day on the last episode, which was who was the most expensive flop that you've seen, basically. And mine was actually Andy Carroll for Liverpool, because it was a transfer deadline day. They just lost Torres to Chelsea for 50 million, and I kind of panic buyed, and I got two players at the same time, pretty much. One was some unknown guy called Luis Suarez. No one had heard of him, or 22 million quid, bit of a panic buy. But then 35 million for Andy Carroll, and it goes to show he didn't really do much. Yes, he's not a bad player, but he was worth 35 million at the time. Ended up going to West Ham for 15 million, and because of that loss, that's why I'm having him down as my most expensive flop. So anyway, on to today's question of the day, and it's to do with the Champions League happenings this week. And it's about Liverpool winning 5-0 away at Porto and Tottenham drawing 2-2 away at Turin, against Juventus. Now, they're two massive results. Now, my question is, do you think that they are capable of winning the Champions League? Personally, I think both are in with a shout. I don't know why, but something's telling me that Liverpool could be a bit of an underdog. One of the easily get to the top, to the last 4, and I think one of the favourites to win it is Man City, the way they've been destroying everyone, and I think again, Liverpool the only team to beat them, so I think they could do it again, should they need to, but over 2 legs, you have to wait and see. I have no idea, but obviously they haven't drawn each other and they haven't actually got through the legs. But come on. Both Man City and Liverpool should go through with a massive advantage. Spurs, on the other hand, look very, very good. Full-backs, defensively, they're a little bit weak. And without Alderweireld as well, he's a very good defender. So you never know, they're going to be a good going forward. They always are. Same as Liverpool as well, of course, although Liverpool more counter-attacking sort of style. And yeah, I just think an English club could do well this season. Man United yet to play, of course, and Chelsea. But Chelsea, you think they're up against Barcelona, but we'll have to wait and see on that front. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into today's video. So it's been going absolutely fantastically in the league since you last joined us against Barnsley. I want to mention as well, at the beginning of the last episode, I said we were going to Barnsley. We were at home, they were coming to us. Never mind, we lost 3-2. We all know what happened there. But then after that, we beat Wigan 4-2 away from home in the first round of the FA Cup. It was a fantastic result. Very tricky at half-time. It looks like they were starting to get on top, but thankfully we went on to win. But not only that, we had an awesome goal from Ryan Brewster. Check it out. This is what long shots of 5 can bring to the table. What a peach. Following on from that though, we had a 1-0 win against Stoke under-23s. Had a bit of a few youngsters mixing in. We absolutely dominated. Should have been a lot more, but it was only 1-0. Never mind. It saw us go through into the next round, and we've got Rotherham, by the way, which is today's live com. It was supposed to be Sheffield United, but I thought, it's a knockout competition. It's second round. We're expected to get to the third round, so it's a chance to upset the board a little bit if we don't go through. Then we got beat by Bury last season. We destroyed them 4-0 this time round. 1-0 just before half time, and then early on in the second half, we just absolutely destroyed them. Job done. Then we went to Bradford City, to Valley Parade. Although they've changed the name, sort of. It says Valley Parade at the end. And yeah, Stephen Boyd, 2-0. What more can I say? Then we had a game against Mickey Mellon, who's still at Colchester. He's still languishing bottom to mid-table. And yeah, we were 5-1 up, I think, at one point, and they got 2 late goals in 2 minutes to make it a little bit nervy. 5-3 it finished, but we destroyed them. Then we scored 5 goals for the second game in a row. Again, it was a very dominant performance, really. And yeah, I couldn't be happy really with that performance. 5-2 away at Scunthorpe. And then 5 goals again for the third game in a row in succession, this time in the FA Cup against League 2 Port Vale, who did give us a run for the money it must be said. I think we were drawing at half time. No, we were winning 2. No, we were destroying them, and then they kind of made a bit of a comeback, and then yeah, they got a man sent off later on, which killed any chance of getting through. But yeah, they beat us in the Checkatrade group stage, so I think they might have actually finished top of their group. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, today we've got Rotherham. But before we get to that, we've got a few little bits of news. We'll start off with... Oh, in fact, we've got the table first. Let's show you that. And we are top of the league by 4 points. And it's all starting to click together. I'm hoping we can keep it up. Everything has just gone so well since the Barnsley game. Not entirely sure what happened there. But goals, Boyd is now second place behind Mandeville. 3 goals behind him, of course. Gribbin is now the best player in the world, ahead of that guy. Lavatory sneak up behind him in third. And then the assist charts, Gribbin and Lavatory. So yeah, doing really well. Gribbin the top player of the matchmaker, but obviously that doesn't mean anything when it comes to the goal player of the season, if you remember from last season. Clean sheets, ironically, it's from Carlisle, who are near the bottom. I find it hard to believe, but okay. We'll take that. Other news, we have transfers. What is it that's happening with transfers? Oh yeah, so signing this guy from Bangor City. Came up on my scouting feed. He's a left back / left winger, but mainly a left back. And I just like to look at his physicals and his mentals, and I just thought there's a lot of scope there for improvement. If you look at this, he's either 2-star, potentially maybe 4.5-star maximum. I just thought it was worth a punt for the sake of his compensation. I think it's actually cost us about 45,000 or something like that. So I thought it's worth it. Needs a lot of work with his technicals, but it's a good starting point. Only 17 years old. So yeah, I thought, why the hell not? Determined as well. 19 determination. Looking very much forward to using him in the future. So the youth facilities are now completed. I tried to see about the under-23s, still can't get anything. Let's have a look again now. Facilities, improved data analysis, increased youth level, can try and do that again. But basically, yeah, I can't get under-23, so it looks like I'm going to be stuck. There was a little bit of info that I was given that it was something to do with the games get played behind closed doors, so maybe that's one of the reasons why you can't have a team as such, but... And maybe I'm guessing the under-18s are the ones that they seem to have quite a few friendlies. Maybe that's something to do with it. Shrek has announced his retirement. He's going to be retiring at some point. Where has it gone? There it is. He's planning to retire on the end of this season, basically. I can ask him to stay on, but let's be honest, would you? Look at his attributes now are just falling. His surplus to requirements by all accounts. He's on $3,000 a week. I'm going to try and get him to be a staff member. Obviously, this shows nothing. He's got his National C license. I tried getting him to do another one, but the managerial, the boardroom didn't want to. Matt Palace basically didn't want to do it. But his coaching's not bad. 12 and 10 for shooting. I don't think that's that bad, to be fair. But man management and motivating is a little bit turd. But hopefully, if he increases all this lot, that should go up in terms of his licenses. In fact, let's try him again and see if we can do anything. It appears that I can't, but yeah, I just think he'd be a good person to have around, as I've already mentioned before. Obviously, England's record goal scorer. Wigan were obviously, wild about me after their drubbing 4-2 loss at home, of course. And instead of going for David Dunn, which is what they've ended up doing, they could have had me because of putting a bid in for us. Well, they offered me an interview. Rejected it as always, but yeah, this is David Dunn. This is kind of calibre sort of manager they've got in now. Don't look too bad, does he? Finally, before we get into today's opponent, Crystal Palace is who we've got in the third round of the FA Cup. So it's a decent tie. They are in the Championship, so it's not quite as glamour, if you like, but it's going to be a good test anyway, because we're doing well in the League One, the league below Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are in second, doing well in the Championship, so it's going to be a very good test, of course. They've got Yap Stam in charge. We'll have to wait and see. But today's opponents are, of course, Rotherham. They were they were second in the league when they had decided to choose these to do the live comp, and they've got Phil Brown. We all remember him pointing at all his players on the pitch for the T-top for Hull. And then we've got the key man, which is Harry Chapman, a 23-year-old loanee from Middlesbrough. Doesn't look that bad, but again, doesn't look that great, if I'm honest with you. Very agile, of course. Right, so here we are in the game. Keynes is going to be in goal today. We've got Tavernier at right back, Cranky at left back, Lewis is injured for 47 weeks, so that's a bit of a pain. Clegg and Snez in the middle of defence. We've got Congolo alongside Kalmar in the middle of the park. Gribben on the left, Fred on the right with Shrek and Gunshaw up top. They're going to line up with O'Donnell in the goal. I've got Phillips at right back, Matic at left back, former wonder kid I want to say, when he was younger. Ball and a J in the middle of defence. We've got Laurent and Newell in the middle of the park with Naylor and Regen in front of them. We've got Chapman to the left, man highlighted of course. Roberts on the right with Bogle up top on his own. Let's get into them, boys. So, we are the favourites, but I want something that's good. And probably the best one is pick up where you left off last time, which hardly anyone played, but anyway. One person reactor, which is Callum Gribben, which is kind of apt. He's just been destroying the league once again, and hopefully he's going to get his rewards this time in the shape of a promotion. He's out of contract in the summer as well, so if I can get a promotion, I think that'd make us a very good chance of signing him. Got there in the end, of course, but Snez decides to destroy Bogle instead of heading it away. Top man. Stands are always empty in this trophy. It's a bit of a pain in the ass, but never mind. Congola heads away. Laurent knocks it down. Next across to Roberts. Rotherham coming forward, of course. Now it's Newell. Chapman square to. Oh, Kalmar is there. Snez complete to Gribben. Is a counter attack on. Gribben coming forward with the ball. Runs straight to trouble. That's the best pass you'll ever see in your entire life. And now it's Shrek. That's going to be a foul. Gribben square goal. Gunshaw. Well, look at that. He can't do wrong. He's falling over like that. Hits him on his side and it just goes into the middle of the park. Perfect pass to Kalmar when it is. I think it was Kalmar. Yeah, Kalmar there. What a ball from Gribben to Kalmar. And then there you go. One of those defensive tackles that ends up being the best pass in the world to the opposition player. So yeah, fantastic. Bit of luck there, but we'll take it. That's Naylor. Looking for a counter attack now from Rotherham, of course. Cranky's got far forward, but the ball's given away again. It's a very scrappy game. The Gunshaw nearly falls over and finds Gribben. He's got one man in the box that can find him. He tries to find him, he does find him, but he's been forced wide. He plays it in and Gunshaw's there again. Gunshaw on fire. So, half time, and we've got to go the complacency route. Snez is stressed, but hopefully we'll turn this over now. And we have good man. Let's get into him. Second half. Let's just give out a little bit of a concentrate shout there, just because we have had a couple of occasions where we've dropped a couple of goals and gone back to level pegging after being 2 goals up. Pain in the dick sometimes. Right, we've got another highlight. I'll say the first highlight of the second half comes to Congo. Oh, what a goal! Congo! That's what I should have done, but never mind. This is a chance now for Rotherham to break. Got two against 2, but now Snez. Hero. I'm pretty sure I can see it lightning. Is it me? It's just seeing a flicker, or is it just like the rain very close up, like very close to your eyes? I don't know, but I get the feeling it's. I'm just calling Snez a hero, and he's just done that. Cheers, Kens. Taverna, you're on a yellow card, so I'm going to bring him best for some game time. I forgot to put the youngster on the bench, apart from Nicky Webb. But Nicky Webb can come on because Callum Gribben's done his job. We're 3-0 up. And I'll just do that for now, and maybe put one of the other youngsters on later on, like Diallo. Right, they've got a corner. Newell plays it in, and it looks like a goal. Yeah, Laurent gets a goal. Let's get a bit of an encouragement on. And you know what? I am going to make a change. I'm going to take Congolo off for Diallo, purely for you know what? No, someone a bit more solid. He's only 1 yellow card away from suspension, but Morisari is going to come on. It's just purely for the fact that Congola is 1 away from a yellow card. Or he's already yellow carded, should I say. I just want to make sure I've got 11 players on the field. Fred, Kalmar forward towards a Gunshaw. Gunshaw now. Can he feed Shrek? He does. Shrek hits it, son. Oh, just play. Oh, look at that. That was gorgeous. It looks like he was shaping to shoot and just casually played it through. But unfortunately, Gunshaw shit and put it over the bar. McGeehan, back to the ball. Clegg is there though, wins it back, but it's to no avail in terms of keeping possession though. As Newell has it now, is it going to be a second yellow? No, it's going to be played through for Bogle. And he's clean through on goal. Oh, Kens! Cat! Right, last chance, of course. It's headed away. Hit it, Fred. Oh, no, it's the end of the game. 3-1 win, quite resounding to be fair. I mean, in terms of chances, it looked like the matches. But we were just far more clinical. It took a set piece for them to score. Keynes with some big saves as well, to be fair. The Gunshaw got the man of the match despite missing that glorious opportunity to get his hat-trick. I'm still very happy. No inspiration, sadly, but never mind. Let's have a look and see when we're going to be coming back for the next live com. And I think it's going to be the FA Cup tie, the third round against Palace. It seems a bit of a no-brainer, doesn't it, really? But I just want to say that we've got 21 grand just shy of for winning that game against Rotherham. I'm just going to quickly move on to see who we draw in the next round, in the third round, which is what we've hit as targets. That's one thing crossed off. So let's just find out who we get. Right, so we're here in the Checkatrade Trophy draw. It's the north section. So let's do an automatic draw. Bit of tension. So having a look, some decent sides down there. Barnes has been one of them. That obviously they're a bit of a thorn in the side. Liverpool, Newcastle, 123s. Former winners, Newcastle. Doncaster, who are we going to get? Notts County under Manchester under 23s. Not us. It looks like we've got Wigan. Away again. We're always getting Wigan. We've had them in the Checkatrade Trophy already this season. We've had them in the FA Cup, and now we've got them again in the chuffing Checkatrade Trophy. And oh god, it's just, I'm sick of playing Wigan. Pietas, I think that's what they call them anyway. But anyway, that's who we get. Let's have a look at. Well, let's just get to the outro now, shall we? So that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. There's a resounding victory against Rotherham. As reward is another tie against Wigan. But yeah, hopefully you can join us for the game against Crystal Palace, which is coming up next on the next live com, of course. So a quick mention here for Billsy. He's a YouTuber. You should check him out. If I remember, I'll leave a link in the description below. But he's a Tranmere supporter, and he pointed out to me in the last episode, which I did notice it when I was editing actually. This top that I've got on, it is like Tranmere colours, isn't it, really? So I didn't even realise. So I'm going to try and make an effort to wear this more often, because obviously it kind of is fitting. But anyway, once again, as always, thank you very much for your support so far, for those who have. And if you haven't so far, then go ahead and press that like button if you have enjoyed it, of course. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget as well, if you want the channel to grow, don't forget to share it around. Like and comment. It does help it get found in the suggested videos and whatever, like that side you'll probably see, I guess, or in the search. It should be higher up in the search rankings. That's what I'm trying to say. But you've all been legends, of course, and hopefully you join us for the next one. Until then, I'll see you then. Bye bye.